Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm showing you the Copper Chef casserole pan with the induction burner. Okay, I got this in the mail earlier this week. You get the induction burner. You have a choice of getting this in black or in a copper color. I chose a copper color. I got the 7-quart casserole pan. It's like the Copper Chef XL, but it has 2 handles rather than a long handle on one side. It comes with the rack for roasting on. Now that's not blue, that's a blue film I didn't remove from there. The 4 legs for the rack, the deep frying basket and handle, and the glass lid. Now this was $99, almost $100 for this and the induction burner, plus shipping. And I spent like an extra $15 or $20, I forget what it was, and I got the, I believe it's a 7-inch sauteing pan, frying pan. This would be good for making eggs in, guys. And the lid from the Copper Chef fits on there. Okay, I'm going to make Swedish meatballs in there today, so let's get cooking. Okay, I'm starting out here in a large bowl. I have roughly 2 pounds of ground hamburger and a pound of ground sausage. To that I'm going to add 1 large onion I diced up, chopped up really fine. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt, about a teaspoon. The onion's going everywhere. Alright, I'm going to add in an egg. I'm going to add in about 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. Let me get this open, guys. And I'm just going to eyeball this. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to add in my spices. I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon of cardamom in here. And this has a really powerful minty smell to it. Sort of like a menthol smell. Grab caraway seed by accident, we don't need that. I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg in here. And I'm going to put in about a half a teaspoon of allspice. And this guy here is new. Bear with me while I open it. Okay, now I'm going to add some breadcrumb to this. I'm going for about a half a cup. I'm going to get in here and mix this all up, guys, and then we're going to form it into meatballs. Okay, now that I have the Copper Chef warming up on the Copper Chef induction burner, I'm going to make my meatballs probably about 2 inches in diameter. And I'm not using any oil in here because the ground beef and the ground sausage has enough grease in it. I'm going to get my meatballs in here and get them all browned up, and then I'll be back. Okay, now that my meatballs are all brown, and I had to do it in 2 batches because I just had too many to at once, I'm going to pull them out of here, drain that grease out of here, and give the Copper Chef a quick wipe out. We're going to make our gravy. Okay, now that I wiped this out, drain the grease out and wipe it out, you don't want to get it wet while it's hot because it'll warp on you, and that wouldn't be a good thing. I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of butter in here. I have this down on like medium heat. I'm going to go ahead and melt that butter down. We're going to make a roux. I'm going to turn that down lower. I think I'll just turn that down too low. We don't want to scorch our butter. We're going to make a roux to make our gravy for the Swedish meatballs. And these meatballs are not cooked through. They're just brown. We're going to cook them in the gravy, finish cooking them. I'm going to turn this up just a hair. You can adjust this by 10-degree increments. Okay. Now that my butter's melting nicely, I also have 4 tablespoons of flour. My dog's over here tearing up this water dish. I'm giving him water. I'm going to get in here with my flour and mix this in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry this for a few minutes until the flour taste cooks out of the flour. Okay, now that my roux cooked for a few minutes and the flour taste is out, I have a 14.5-ounce can of beef broth I'm going to whisk in here. And I need to turn my heat up a bit. We want to bring this up to a boil. And this induction burner, it works pretty good. It gets really hot. Like I said, I paid a little over about $120 for the induction burner, the Copper Chef casserole pan, and the Copper Chef frying pan, or a short casserole pan. you know, the lid, everything that came with it. And I seen on QVC, they wanted like $76 for the casserole pan here, and they wanted an additional $69 for the induction burner, so I don't think I did too bad by buying it from the website. Now that this is starting to thicken, I'm going to add a cup of heavy cooking cream in here, or a heavy cup of whipping cream, however you want to say. I'm also going to add in, let me stir this up here quick, guys. I'm going to add in a half a teaspoon of dill weed. You don't want to go overboard with this because this stuff's really powerful. I think I'm going to stop there. Okay, now I'm going to return my meatballs back in here into the sauce or the gravy. Okay, now that I have all my meatballs down there, I'm going to cover this and cook it over medium heat and let those meatballs gently cook through. And if it gets too runny right before it's done, I'll take the cover off and thicken the gravy back up. Okay, this is ready to go. I left it go for about 10 minutes, and I don't need to worry about thickening that sauce if it's pretty thick. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. I went ahead and served that over some egg noodles. I'm going to finish this up by garnishing it with a little bit of fresh parsley. Okay, let me get in there and give this a taste, guys. That gravy looks nice and creamy. Taste some of this pasta. Getting a lot on here. Hold on, let's cut that there. That pasta's, or that gravy's really creamy and delicious. As you can see, the meatballs are cooked through and they're nice and tender. Go ahead and taste them. And they have a really good flavor. Really taste that cinnamon in them, or the nutmeg, but that gives a good taste in the allspice. Okay, there you have it. A look at the Copper Chef casserole with the Copper Chef induction burner and some Swedish meatballs. Give this a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.